Hello, this is Breakfast with Susanna Reid and Bill Turnbull.
The government does a U-turn on its controversial pasty tax. 29th of May.
Also ahead today, why half and could paying by smartphone become the most popular way to settle a bill?
We're going to be finding out whether or not it really could be that easy to ditch cash altogether. And Alex has the weather. Thank you.
Our main story this morning, Labour has accused the government of being shambolic after it backed down over controversial tax rises on pasties and caravans.
It means placed on them, and static caravans will only be charged VAT at 5%.
Well, our political correspondent Chris...
Now, it's being claimed that some dentists are misleading their patients about their right to NHS treatment so that they pay for private treatment instead.
The Office of Fair Trading says about 500,000 people a year may have been given the wrong information about their treatment options. The British Dental Association, though, says the research indicates most patients are happy with the care they receive. We'll be putting those findings to John Milne from the British Dental Association in the next half hour.
And the United Nations Special Envoy Kofi Annan is due to hold talks with the Syrian leader, President Assad, today.
It's not yet clear what caused the fire which killed 19 people, including 13 children, at a shopping centre in the Qatari capital of Doha yesterday.
A woman from Gloucestershire could face the death penalty after being caught with more than £1.5 million worth of drugs in Bali, according to Indonesian officials.
The final round of campaigning is underway in Ireland ahead of a referendum later this week on the latest EU treaty, which would impose strict new budget rules to try to restore stability to the Eurozone.
The UK has already refused to sign the fiscal pact, and Ireland is the first country to hold a nationwide vote on it. With just days to go until the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, the royal household is working flat out to make sure that everything goes without a hitch.
The carriage procession will be at the heart of the celebrations this bank holiday weekend, and here on Breakfast we've been given a special look at the final preparations.
The weather's lovely.
6:10, time for sport. It's just gone to 6:15. This is Breakfast. These are the main stories this morning. They also on the programme. We'd be lucky if he speaks to us again now. 6:19. From the boardroom and the courtroom to politics and policing, it's no secret that women are underrepresented in the top jobs. But new research from the BBC suggests that women still hold fewer than a third of the most senior positions in the UK. And in some professions, it's less than a fifth.
Well, now the EU is considering whether to change the law and force companies to promote more women workers. Our correspondent Philippa Thomas has been looking at the pros and cons. Meanwhile, the government has also scaled back its plans to hold more court hearings in secret following criticism from civil rights groups and from within the coalition.
A proposal to allow inquests involving sensitive intelligence material to take place behind closed doors has been dropped from the bill, which will be published today.
Now, it's claimed some dentists are misleading their patients about their right to NHS treatment so that they pay for private treatment instead. It's still not clear what caused a fire which killed 19 people, including 13 children, at a shopping centre in the Qatari capital, Doha. Final campaigning is underway in Ireland ahead of a referendum later this week on the latest EU treaty, which would impose strict new budget rules to try and restore stability to the Eurozone.
Pacific bluefin tuna caught off the coast of California have been found to be contaminated with radioactive material from last year's Fukushima nuclear accident in Japan.
And a farewell concert by the Irish band Westlife. It's going to be screened live in more than 200 cinemas in the UK and the Republic of Ireland. There'll be key changes aplenty.
There won't be a dry eye in...
Standing in freezing cold water.
Even doing an interview while she's standing in freezing
Well, she slipped straight in there.
I think she actually got lifted in.
Even so?
Yeah, normally...
There's no shrieking?
No.
Jumping out?
Straight in.
No.
She was probably fairly happy, though. But normally it's people like rowers, really tall people, use the wheelie bins because obviously it's, for people with long legs. Bless her.
Respect.
Yeah, respect. That's the word, Bill.
All right.
That's the word.
Thanks very much. 23 minutes to 7.
Many people find going to the dentist an unpleasant experience. Even if you're not scared of the dentist's drill, you could well be scared at the bill at the end.
Yeah, the Office of Fair Trading says thousands of patients are being misled into paying privately for treatment they could get on the NHS, and dentists are not doing enough to make their prices clear. So we asked these people if they knew what to expect when they sit in that dentist chair. The best way to do it would be for them to be clear with the patient before they start the treatment, saying, right, this is what the options are, this is the way you can do it, this is what you can expect to pay, rather than once they're in the chair.
I agree. I think that discussion...
Conversation that's failing to happen, isn't it?
Well,
thank you, 6:41. Do get in touch with us with your experiences of going to the dentist, your experiences of charges. You're watching Breakfast from BBC News. Let's update you on the main headlines. He's got lovely teeth.
He
Alex
has.
D. Thank you very much.
He's got nice hair too.
Oh, he's a lovely looking lad.
There would be dramatic consequences if Greece were to bail out of the euro, but for one British firm, it could actually be good news. Steph has more.
Steph, thank you. Now, do you ever get annoyed by small change jangling in your pocket or purse? Chances are you already use your credit or debit card to pay for most things.
Now banks and phone companies are working together on those apps so that you can leave your wallet at home altogether and use your mobile phone to pay your way. Can we really get rid of cash altogether, though? All fine until you lose your phone.
Exactly. Although it's the same thing with your wallet. It's all fine until you lose your wallet.
Except that presumably there's some your wallet.
Thank you very much, Chris Mason reporting from Westminster for us.
And the government has scaled back its plans to hold more court hearings in secret following criticism from civil rights groups and from within the coalition. A proposal...
It's being claimed that some dentists are misleading their patients about their right to NHS treatment so that they pay for private treatment instead.
The Office of Fair Trading says about 500,000 people a year may have been given the wrong information about their treatment options. But the British Dental Association says the research indicates most patients are happy with the care they receive.
Also coming up on Breakfast this morning, this woman describes the day a bailiff came to call as one of the worst in her life.
Blue skies behind Alex's blue... Rapeseed.
It's bright yellow, of course.
Yeah.
And it can be used for animal feed, but that's not the only reason it's becoming increasingly popular. Fiona Trott is on a farm in beautiful Northumberland.
The honey the bees make from it just doesn't taste much.
Doesn't it? It's not up to scratch.
No, it's very bland.
What makes the best honey?
Clover.
Clover.
Oh, I love the clover. Coming up on the programme later.
It's still not clear what caused a fire which killed 19 people, including 13 children, at a shopping centre in the Qatari capital, Doha.
Two firefighters. Charities say they're becoming increasingly concerned about what they describe as shocking tactics being used by some private bailiff firms to get into people's homes.
The National Debt Line and Citizens Advice have both seen a rise in complaints about bailiffs using intimidation and even breaking the law to get people to hand over money. Our reporter Keith Doyle has been looking into this.
And that's because the pound that Rory was trying to send him, he sent to me instead. Morning, Rory. Good news. You've received a money message of £1 from Rory Kettling-Jones, your old mate. You've known him for 25 years and he's given you a quid.
I thought that was pretty...
The official Diamond Jubilee song Sing is out now. The documentary is going to be shown on BBC One on Sunday. And
the Diamond Jubilee concert will be broadcast live on BBC One and Radio 2 from 7:30 in the evening on Monday.
Let's have a look at the weather now with Alex. Hello, Alex.
Much.
Notice I was not committing too early.
No, just optimistic.
Firming up those details later. Bread and butter, Batman and Robin, yin and yang, all things that go together perfectly. One partnership you may not include, though, in that list, ballet and street dance.
Those two very different styles, though, have been fused together in a new show featuring the English National Ballet and the world's dance champions. Flawless. We'll speak.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thanks very much.
That's all from us this morning. Breakfast is back again tomorrow morning. We're going to be speaking tomorrow to the best-selling author of Chocolat, Joanne Harris, about her latest novel. She revisits some favourite characters.
She doesn't. See you tomorrow.
Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
Bye.